What's up, guys? This is Brian Mini WarMutt here, and yes, we have another unboxing, and yes, it's a KOW Kings of War. This one here, still in its cellophane. See it all flashing. It's the Elf Army. There's the sides of it. There's the back of it. I'll know the names of these, but what type of warriors they are. But obviously, I'm seeing 20 archers here. I'm seeing the captain here, the elf captain right here, and it looks like 20 of the elf spearmen. And looks like we got some ballistics here. You get 2 of them, and then 20. What do we got? 20 more infantry here. Looks like. Are they? They don't look like. Maybe they are archers. Yeah, we got some archers. 2 sets of archers here, maybe. But let's open up and find out, man, huh? Alrighty, man. Let's do this. Okay, looks like you got your square bases here. Obviously, so all your bases. Gotta have that base. And then I want to say, actually, these are your kindred archers, right? And your tall spears right here, or those are your glade stalkers. Let me know in the comments below here. I am not familiar with the elves at all, so what I'm doing is I'm reading the sides on here, and they actually have the labels on the sprues here, and these are elves scouts. I will build up a couple of these as I do my unprofessional unboxing. And at the end will be a slideshow of the details of these, and I'll let you know how they build. They build easy or not. We got a sprue here of, I'll let you know. Okay, elves bowmen. So we got their kindred archers here. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. This is another reason why I do a slideshow at the end. So you get the idea of the quality of them, which they look pretty cool. There's only one complaint I have with the Mantic Games elves. They are skinny looking, man. I mean, look at these legs, dude. Come on, guys. Let's go do some squats or something here, man. Do some, get some leg work in here, man. So we're gonna have a whole bunch of those sprues there, and then oh, there it is. I was interested in that. It's got like a little cat, meow, or something right there. So. Yeah, it's like a little panther jaguar. Oh, of course it's a 2-piecer, so you're gonna have to put the other piece on. So, and then you have your, looks like it has part of your bolt thrower on here. Where's the bolt thrower, Mantic? I want to see the bolt thrower. There it is. And there's the sprue for your bolt thrower. So there should be 2 of these. Elves bolt thrower. So 1. And there's the second one right there. So, all right. Oh, looky there. Now, I'm not sure if this is the Elven King or the Elven Prince. I would say, since this is just a regular army box, I'm gonna roll with the Elven Prince. So, here we go. Obviously, it's metal. I know that's the sound they make when you try to bend the metal back. So here you go, we got the metal piece. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's not showing up too well. Sorry about that. But slideshow following, I'll have him based and all that. Looks just a little bit of flashing right there, maybe. Oh, definitely some flashing right here. So, yay. Okay, I'll be right back. And you get your MDF bases here, which is has to be for the bolt thrower. Yeah, and that's it. So I'll get the build here, and boom, there you go, man. The elf army built what I thought would be fiddly. They're actually not fiddly. They're actually pretty fun to build. Didn't have much problems. Take one here. This is part of the elf scout slideshow following, so you get a better idea of the details on, which they're very, 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 very good on details. And then of course can't get them to focus. But anyways, yeah, some of them you have to put both arms on and the head, and then that's it. You don't have to put any legs on, so it's just going to be the arms and the head. And some of these actually have notches on the shoulders on this one. So, and yeah, and some actually don't how do I say this? Some you have to put 2 arms on, some you just have to put 1 arm on, put it that way. And the arm you have to put on usually has a notch here, and when you look at the sprue, you can see the arms that have the holes that fit into them, and you have about 3 or 4 options to put on there. So it's pretty cool. I enjoyed it. I had no problems building these at all. I was just thinking, oh my gosh, they're skinny looking, they're fiddly. Now, of course, here you got this guy here. Yeah, I knocked this guy over bajillion times. There is no notch. It's a 2-piece. The standard here is a 2-piece. You got this one, and then right here where my fingernail is, see my sausage ring, you glue that on the top there. There's no notch or anything, so you're going to be sitting there with the thin cement. To me, the thin cement I used on this, and you just got to hold it in place for a little bit. So it's a little bit on the crooked side, but I didn't care because my patience for that part was pretty low. Besides that, everything else was pretty cool on it. So yeah, I did standard bearer, and you can actually have a musician in there, and I didn't use the musician at all. And then you got like a captain right here. Comes with a cape. It's already molded in, so it's easily to figure out which one's the captain. And then it has the head. There's 2 or 3 heads there that you could pick, and I picked the ones without the helmet on them, so pretty dang easy. And then of course, I'm not sure what these are called, cats or whatever. You're supposed to glue them with on the same base as the other miniature, and I figured it out. You're not gonna be able to see it too much, but the base on here is kind of like a puzzle piece. Let's see, do I have it? Yeah, right here. If you see this here from the top view here, and you see that, well, technically, the other part of the base is this cat here, and you're supposed to put the cat on there, and it rests at the feet of that soldier. And I'm kind of like, nah. And I'm gonna, use Geek Scenics to cover it all up. But you get 2 cats or whatever they're called, I don't know, but they're definitely feline or something like that. So, and I made them separate because if you notice, I put them all on a separate 25 millimeter base here, and I have no problem buying these trays here to put them in, because see, it gives me the ability to use some of these guys for other kind of miniature agnostic games or whatever, where all I need is just, like that, and I don't need them for rank and flank. So love it. I like it. They're just MDF trays that you guys seen everywhere and stuff. So I know a guy. I found a guy that I like on Etsy or whatever that makes them and sells them to me pretty cheap, bulk price, whatever. Then you have the king right here, king or prince, whatever you want him to be. So, and he's definitely metal, very well detailed. Slideshow following of all this. So I had a blast. It took me, well, work and all that, and I had to go, work and life and stuff. It took me about 2 days, 2.5 days. To build this whole thing. And then you have your bolt thrower here. Again, this will be on the slideshow. All it is you got this frame here. This is a 1-piece, this whole thing here. You glue it on top of the frame, and then you just glue the wheels in. Ta-da! And then they give you extra, like, I don't know, it's some kind of, not cargo, but some kind of suitcase looking thing. And then this too. Don't know what they're supposed to be, but I just see them on the picture on here, and they're just laying in front of the bolt thrower. So then you got a guy here, this guy's here to load it, a loader right here, and then you have this guy here who does the measurements to see how far to throw the bolt and stuff, some kind of elven tool, whatever. So pretty cool. What color am I going to paint him? I don't know. I might go box art, stress-free painting. Don't have to sit there and figure, oh, I want this kind of color coordination, blah, blah, blah. So I may just do box art, who knows. So, and so anyways, you got your scouts over here, you got your elven bowmen over here, and they have the same standard, and then this guy here, the leader, is actually just the same pose, but you could use this dude holding an bow up or whatever. So, and yeah, pretty cool. So you got your bowmen, your scouts, and your spears. And I know they have different names. It's a different name, but that's basically what they are. So, and there's your elf army there, and you got your ballistics in the back. So had a blast. If you've watched this whole video, dude, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button. I appreciate the like buttons. That'd be great, you know. And look forward to my next Kings of War army. I got quite a few more to go. So I love Mantic Games. I love their miniatures. I think have gotten a lot better, and you know they're a little bit. They're, you know, some are fiddly, but the majority of it's easy to build, and I enjoy it. So, and like I said, going to play this game, and I'm also going to use them for other games. So you will see these in multiple games and stuff. So use them while you got them, you know. So, all righty, you guys take care. Slideshow following. You guys be well, and keep building those miniatures, painting those miniatures, and get them on the tabletop. Bye, guys.